Great blessings to you. This is TwoDolphins again, spiritual healer, advisor, your online friend, whatever you would like to call me, and with another recording from beautiful Scotland. We are not far from the sea, from the beach, and I decided to become a lot more laid back about these videos and do less preparation and less anticipation on how this is gonna work out. I'm just getting used to videos and face-to-face recording, and be much more focused on sharing and being in the heart space and just being there with you, with myself, with all of us who are creating the spiritual planes or the spiritual white magic version of YouTube. And so here's another video. And also maybe it's worth to keep videos shorter and just be more spontaneous and focus more on what is happening on a given day. So in this video I just wanted to share a couple of words about mediumship and channeling and being intuitive and how these things work out, because I think there is a lot of misunderstanding out there, also thanks to the media and certain movies and TV series depicting mediumship and being a bridge between entities that are invisible and entities that have a body. They tend to describe this role as something very dramatic, filled with action, filled with scary ghosts, something that is black and white, something that has like a pre-worked script to it, something that is absolutely out of the control of the medium type of person or the channeler. And in this video I really just wanted to share that to me, how this started to come to me and how my fine-tuning was happening for this role was one of the most loving, most gentle and most cooperative processes in my whole life. By now I have a lot of clear audience which is hearing beyond what can be heard by the human ears, hearing beyond the realm of earthly sounds. I have clear sentience, which is feeling what is on an average can be felt on the earthly plane as a human, and my clear sight is developing. But it's one thing that it was happening, everything was happening very gradually, and the other thing is that before each breakthrough, my guides, them, the big boss, the source, was asking for my permission, and I was always giving consciously consent to taking my abilities to the next level. I wasn't forced to become this or that. I wasn't forced to accept this role and work with these gifts for the benefit of myself and others. It wasn't cruel. It wasn't unexpected in a way, because I always felt that I feel and sense and hear and see beyond the level others did, and I even had a desire to get more of this and to bring things to the next level and to become more and more one with this calling or with this gift. It was like a slow, big, gradual hug, embracing of certain skills that were gifted to me or given to me. Yes, I've always been different from the average or average children. And yes, there were times in my life when, because of not knowing or because of trying to convince myself that it is not happening, yes, there were times that were confusing and sad or lonely or felt isolated and so on. But I can say that it was mostly because of my my denial and my wish to turn my back on what I felt to be right. Aren't we all doing this with various things in life? And so my advice or my suggestion would be that if someone is telling you that he or she is a medium or a channeler or an intuitive or a messenger or whatever, but there is no peace around it, and the person is reporting about very wide and forced and cruel happenings, and that it's like a slavery and you have no control over it and that you have no escape, I would say probably that person is not in touch with the right source, with the white energy, white light side, because that is love. And amongst all happenings, it is mainly love. So I feel that on this path, this type of love was guiding me to embrace my gifts and to use them, and above all to do all sharings in love and to spread the culture of love through all that I'm doing. So so there are happy mediums, there are happy channelers and happy intuitive out there, and it's not happy because you always encounter only happy stuff. That's not true. Most of the time it is not happy stuff at all when you get these inquiries and you get involved in someone's story or more people's story. But I think it is happy because you are living more and more from your heart space, and more from your calling, and more from your center and your medium line, your axis that connects you to your own personal heaven. And I think whatever is your God sent or universe sent calling or gift, when you eventually start to embrace it, that is heaven already on earth. That is heaven descending to your earth, your heaven descending to your earth, and you as an earthly being, you ascending to your own heaven state of mind. So that was a short sharing out of love.